Good late midnight NWS Revolution members and viewers. This is your play-by-play commentator Joe Galli. And this is your color commentator Dan Lambert. And today, me and Joe Galli are going to give you a late NWS Revolution Impact review. Take it away, Joe Galli. Thank you, Dan Lambert. Okay, here we go. Go. NWS Revolution was hailing from the always NWS Revolution Impact was hailing from the always lounging cabaret in New Orleans, Louisiana. And the commentators for the show were me, Joe Galli, and Dan Lambert. NWS head of talent relations, Michael Cole, who came out and welcomed the fans to the always lounging and cabaret in New Orleans, Louisiana, and broke down the match card as it was open fight night. So out came the current NWS tag team champions, Rob McGovern and Mitchell Mayette. And they were saying how they were bragging about how undefeated they are as a tag team and that nobody on the roster can defeat them. So they called out anybody to try and take the tag team titles off of them. And then out came AEW tag team champions MJF and Adam Cole, baby. This was unexpected, but hey, it was open fight night. So Rob McGovern and Mitchell Mayette said, "Why we're here to show." So Rob McGovern and Mitchell Mayette said, "Oh, it's the current ROH tag team champions, MJF and Adam Cole." And they said, so MJF got on the mic and says, "Why don't the two of you put your money where your mouth is and put your tag team titles on the line?" So Rob McGovern and Mitchell Mayette said, this was a good back and forth tag team match. Lots of good technical wrestling moves from both tag teams. Adam Cole then took down Mitchell Mayette and Rob McGovern. MJF did his signature moves on Mitchell Mayette and Rob McGovern. There were scoop slams, body slams in this match. Uppercuts. Baseball slides. And then MJF then delivered a Swanton Bomb, Southampton's Plunge, Feinstein Armbar, Heat Seeker, and Double Cross to both Rob McGovern and Mitchell Mayette. And then Adam Cole, baby. Hit both Mitchell Mayette and Rob McGovern with signature moves. Such as, and then so he hit a DDT and a crossbody and a leaping entacle and a kneecap, brainbuster, super kick, backstabber, bicycle kick. Then he hit the lock both Mitchell Mayette and Rob McGovern in the figure four leg lock, but they did not submit. They hit the Florida Keys, the Panama Sunrise, the last shot, the boom, one dependent, but Mitchell Mayette and Bob McGovern had their foot on the rope. And then Mitchell Mayette fought off both MJF and Adam Cole, baby, as he delivered the jackknife powerbomb and victory star drop. Bob McGovern gave MJF and Adam Cole 20 suplexes, gave F5 them, and then Bob McGovern and Mitchell Mayette finished him off with the 3D, pinned them 1-2-3, and still NWS Tag Team Champions. Bob McGovern, Mitchell Mayette via pinfall with 3D in this match lasted 10 minutes. Wow. This was a very good tag team match. What do you think, Dan Lambert? Oh, yes, this was a very good tag team match. I mean, Mitchell Mayette and Bob McGovern have been dominant. Who's going to be the next tag team to start? And then we get into the office of NWS Revolution owner, chairman, and CEO Scott Casey Gale, also known as Scotty Badlands, and the NWS commissioner Cody Mercer. They were talking about how dominant Mitchell Mayette and Bob McGovern are as a tag team, even though that they don't like their actions, they give them credit. Cody Mercer says tonight he feels like wrestling, but after the main event, he's got an announcement to make, and it's going to be a big announcement because regarding Fighters of the Survivors. That's right. This announcement is regarding Fighters of the Survivors, which will be held in the American Airlines Center in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And he says the Deadly Renegade Society are not going to like it. So then it was the next match. It was it was for the NWS United States title. As the challenger came on, there was none of them. Christian Cage. That's right, Christian Cage. And he says he's been World Heavyweight Champion in WWE. He's been World Heavyweight Champion in TNA. Hey, he has not been the AEW World Champion. There's one title he wants, and that is the NWS United States Championship. And then he calls out Brian Theory. Christian Cage says he knows he can beat Brian Theory because Brian Theory is nothing more than a cocky punk kid wannabe wrestler. So why don't you be a man and put your United States title on the line? Brian Theory then got on the mic and says, "You want me? You got it." So this match got underway, and Christian Cage and Brian Theory wrestled back and forth. Christian Cage took down Brian Theory with a Christian Cage took down Brian Theory for cloverleaf and diving European uppercut, diving cross by the fireman's carry gutbuster, inverted face leg breaker, inverted face lock, backbreaker, a pendulum kick, a drop kick, flapjack, multiple DDT variations, a springboard from out of the corner into a planker, a set out inverted suplex slam, and then one dependent, but Brian Theory kicked out. Brian Theory then uppercutted Christian Cage, slammed his head on all four turnbuckles, gave him a meat hug, a DDT, a double arm DDT, a spinning heel kick, a shoulder breaker, an arm breaker, a scoop slam, a European uppercut, a spear, and a jackhammer. Then Christian Cage then gave Brian Theory a spear of his own, and then hit him with a one-man chair, and then a kill switch, unprettier, and a frog splash. What dependent, but somehow, some way, Brian Theory kicked out a 2.5, fought off Christian Cage, locked him in a transmission hold. Christian Cage refused to submit, and Christian Cage was about to hit a kill switch on Brian Fury, but Brian Fury blocked it and turned it into the last right powerbomb winner, and still NWS United States champion Brian Fury via pinfall. This match lasted 13 minutes and 45 seconds. Against Brian Fury via pinfall with last right powerbomb. Wow, open fight night is going good. A lot of AEW wrestlers here tonight. And our next match was for the NWS Intercontinental Championship. It was the current NWS Intercontinental Champion, The Fox, defending his IC title against WWE's John Cena, the franchise player. Take it away, Joe Galli. Thank you, Dan Lambert. Match number 3, NWS Intercontinental Championship. The Fox defeated John Cena. John Cena got out cocky. He said he's been WWE United States Championship. When he won that United States Championship, he defended it, did it on a daily basis, just like he defended the WWE Championship, WWE Tag Team Champions. John Cena, when he was United States, but he's never been the Intercontinental title. There's one title John Cena said he hasn't held in WWE, but hopefully in NWS he can. So then the Fox told John Cena to shut up and wrestle as he clawed John Cena in the face, gave him a Hurricane Rana, a back body drop, a Mission Oko driver, and then John Cena fought off Brian Fury, hit and locked him in a cloverleaf. Whoops. John Cena did a cloverleaf. John Cena then hit a springboard stunner. John Cena then hit a springboard stunner on Brian Fury. But then what? I mean, John Cena hit a springboard stunner on the Fox. Went to pin him, but the Fox kicked out at 1.5. The Fox then the Fox continued to beat the holy hell out of John Cena until John Cena fought the Fox off. And John Cena then hit the Fox with a diving leg drop, bulldog, diving crossbody, 5-knuckle shuffle, Lou Faz, warning leaping shoulder block, warning one-handed bulldog, sit out hip thrust, Hurricane Rana, M1 flow seat, and John Cena then locked the Fox in the STF, but the Fox did not kick out. Then he hit a portal bomb on the Fox and hit the FU attitude adjustment. What the pin him, but the Fox got a shoulder up. The Fox and fought off John Cena. Gave him a baseball slide. Gave him a placa, a warning knee, a leg drop, a scoop, a Hurricane Rana, and locked him in an inside cradle. Then gave him a spine buster. John Cena tried to hit another attitude adjustment on the Fox, but the Fox clawed John Cena in the face and finished off John Cena with the Doomsday device, pinned him 1, 2, 3, winner and still NWS Intercontinental Champion, the Fox, via pinfall with Doomsday device, as this match lasted 14 minutes and 16 seconds. Wow, this is a great open fight night. Open fight night so far. We've had wrestlers from AEW and WWE show up. Wow. And next, there was match number 4. The returning NWS Commissioner Cody Mercer defeated Vinnie Joe. This was a good back and forth match. But how this match started, Vinnie Joe came out and called up the NWS Commissioner Cody Mercer. Take it away, Dan Lambert. Thank you, Joe Gotti. So, Vinnie Joe, being accompanied by Paul Heyman, called out Cody Mercer, said he is sick and tired of Cody Mercer. He's sick and tired of Cody Mercer ducking him like a chicken. He's always wanted to fight Cody Mercer ever since he made his debut here in the NWS Revolution. So he's calling up the NWS Commission. He says, Cody Mercer, get your fat ass out here and wrestle me right now. So then out came Cody Mercer. So to huge cheers from the New Orleans crowd. Cody Mercer says, who the hell do you think you are talking like trash like me? I am your boss. You want to face me? You want to fight me so bad, Vinnie Joe? You got it. The match got underway as Cody Mercer wasted no time beating the holy hell out of Vinnie Joe as he gave him bench presses, opened a can of weapons at him, dropped a 9-0 stack of dimes. He counted and stopped a mud hole in him and walked the track. And then Vinnie Joe low blows Cody Mercer, so locks him in a sharpshooter. Cody Mercer refuses to submit, and then Vinnie Joe then hits a double arm DDT on Cody Mercer. And then Cody Mercer then fights off Vinnie Joe, but then Vinnie Joe comes back. And then Vinnie Joe hits Cody Mercer. So with a duck under, a high crotch, and escape, and goes to pin him, but Cody Mercer gets a shoulder up. Cody Mercer hits a knee pick on Vinnie Joe and a spot and a switch and a stand-up whistle. Then locks Vinnie Joe in the front headlock. Vinnie Joe comes back, hits Cody Mercer for a single leg takedown, a double leg takedown, a fireman's carry, an ankle pick, Russian tie, arm drag, headlock, front headlock, spot, Granby roll, Peterson roll, lift and return, a hip toss, and a duck under, and then a choke slam. Vinnie Joe choke slams Cody Mercer and it's another choke slam on Cody Mercer, but Cody Mercer just keeps getting fired up. And then Vinnie Joe hits Cody Mercer with a stone cold stunner. Goes to pin him, but Cody Mercer kicks out at 2.5. And both Cody Mercer and Vinnie Joe are wrestling back and forth with wrestling move after wrestling move, submission after submission. Cody Mercer keeps getting fired up as he is pounding away on Vinnie Joe. Paul Heyman gets on the ring apron, only to get punched in the face by Cody Mercer. And then Vinnie Joe attacks Cody Mercer from behind and then chokes him with the ring ropes. Vinnie Joe then hits a Falcon Arrow and Phoenix Splash on Cody Mercer and a super kick and delivers and hits a suicide dive. And Vinny Joe is about to curb stomp Cody Mercer, but Cody Mercer moves out of the way. Wait, and there's clothesline, and then clotheslines Vinny Joe, body slams Vinny Joe, delivers a flying elbow to Vinny Joe, and then gives him a Mercer hit, and then Mercer stunners Vinny Joe. And then delivers a tombstone pile driver to Vinny Joe and finishes him off the Mercer footprint, pins him 1, 2, 3. Winner NWS Commissioner Cody Mercer via pinfall with Mercer Stunner, tombstone pile driver, and Mercer footprint. The fans cheer Mercer. Mercer gets on the mic and thanks the fans for welcoming back. He says after the main event, he has an announcement that he's gonna make, and it's regarding fighters and survivors. And he just says the Deadly Renegade Society are not gonna like it. So then it is the co-main event as NWS Universal Champion Johnny Da Vinci, being accompanied by General Manager Don Callis, took on. He took on none other than WWE's Seth Rollins. That's right. So this match gets underway, and it's a no disqualification match. So then Seth Rollins and NWS Universal Champion Johnny Da Vinci wrestle back and forth. Johnny Da Vinci waylays into Seth Rollins, beats the holy hell out of him until Seth Rollins fights him up and hits a blockbuster on Johnny Da Vinci, a sling blade, a falcon arrow, a springboard clothesline, springboard moonsault, standing moonsault, suicide dive, super kick, top con helo, and turnbuckle powerbomb. Goes to pin Johnny Da Vinci, but Johnny Da Vinci kicks out at 2.5. And then Seth Rollins and then super kicks Johnny Da Vinci and hits the curb stop on him. And a pedigree goes to pin him, but somehow, someway, Johnny Da Vinci gets a shoulder up, fights off Seth Rollins, gives him a power drive powerbomb, and then gives him a power slam, and a baseball slide, a spinning heel kick. Johnny Da Vinci then chops Seth Rollins in the chest and then hits him with a candlestick and a singing point cane and a steel. And then Seth Rollins gets a steel chair, hits Johnny Da Vinci on the head of it, goes to pin him, but somehow, someway, Johnny Da Vinci gets another shoulder up as they continue to wrestle back and forth. And then Seth Rollins gets a baseball bat and clubs Johnny Da Vinci with it, goes to pin him. Johnny Da Vinci then kicks out at 2.5 and then fights off Seth Rollins. So Seth Rollins and Johnny Da Vinci are wrestling for 10 more minutes. Seth Rollins is about to curb stomp Johnny Da Vinci, but Johnny Da Vinci trips him and hits a clothesline from hell, shades of JBL, and then in the end, Johnny Da Vinci drops Seth Rollins with the death sentence and pins him 1, 2, 3 winner, and still NWS Universal Champion Johnny Da Vinci via pinfall with death sentence as this match lasted 24 minutes and 25 seconds. Wow. Johnny Da Vinci, who's still undefeated, has been on fire. He has been on a roll since last year. The question is, will Johnny Da Vinci defeat General Jerry for the World Heavyweight title, Fighters and Survivors? That should be a title versus title. That should be a very interesting match. And then it was the main event. It was NWS World Heavyweight General Jerry versus WWE's Gunther. Take it away, Joe Galli. Thank you, Dan Lambert. That was one hell of a co-main event. Johnny Da Vinci versus Seth Rollins in no disqualification match. Great match. Now it's the main event as NWS World Heavyweight Champion General Jerry defended his world title against Gunther, formerly known as Walter in WWE. Okay, the match gets underway. General Jerry wastes no time taking down Gunther with a face breaker, then a face buster. Then a super kick, a lot of super kicks. And then General Jerry hits Walter with a penetration step and a single leg takedown. And then he hits him with a spear and a jackhammer, and then Gunther comes back and hits General Jerry with the big boot, brainbuster, butterfly suplex, diving splash, German suplex, high angle Boston crab, jumping knee drop, knife edge chop, seated press, front drop kicks, superplex, and delivers a folding powerbomb. Gojira knocks him in the Gojira clutch, but General Jerry refuses to submit. Gunther then delivers a golden bomb, a fire thunder driver, burning lariat, and last symphony goes to pin General Jerry, but somehow, someway, General Jerry has his foot on the ropes and then headbutts Gunther, hits another face break and face buster, and then General Jerry then hits a diving arm breaker on Gunther, an arm drag, a Japanese arm drag, and then an atomic drop, inverted atomic drop, set up full Nelson atomic drop, a back body drop. General Jerry hits a mountain bomb on Gunther, then a bioflow, a brain buster, a bulldog, a cobra clutch bulldog, a diving bulldog, a full Nelson bulldog, a leg drop, and then Gunther comes back and hits another seated press on General Jerry, and then delivers a dive bomb and a catch hoodles and an Imperium, and then General Jerry and Gunther continue to wrestle back and forth. Gunther is about to drop General Jerry with the last symphony, but General Jerry blocks it, and then hits Gunther with a black fire driver, a cobra clutch driver, an electric chair driver, a fisherman driver, and finishes him off with the Jerry bomb, pins him 1, 2, 3, winner and still NWS Universal Champion General Jerry via pinfall with Jerry bomb, as this match lasted 29 minutes and 30 seconds. After the match, General Jerry and Gunther shook hands as a sign of respect. And then NWS Universal Champion Johnny Da Vinci comes down to the ring, holds his Universal title up as General Jerry holds his world title up. They have a stare down. As Johnny Da Vinci points at General Jerry's world heavyweight title, General Jerry points at Johnny Da Vinci's Universal title. Oh, I can't wait for this match. For the main event at Fighters and Survivors, General Jerry versus Johnny Da Vinci in a title versus title match, world heavyweight title versus Universal title. Will General Jerry be the first guy to end Johnny Da Vinci's undefeated streak, or will Johnny Da Vinci achieve his dream and finally become the NWS World Heavyweight Champion? We got to find out. Wow, what a match! And then Johnny Da Vinci gets at the mic and says, next week on Revolution Impact, it will be a contract signing between Johnny Da Vinci and General Jerry to make the title versus title match official. Wow. I can't wait for that. And then NWS Commissioner Cody Mercer came out along with the NWS Revolution owner, chairman, CEO Scott K. Scale, and the NWS general manager Don Callis. Don Callis gets on the mic and says he is so glad the NWS Revolution is back. He is so glad he is back. He is so glad Cody Mercer is back at a 7-month hiatus. But he says Cody Mercer is here to make an announcement. But before he does, Scott Casey Gill says he agreed with the match that Cody Mercer pitched out, and he's gonna let Cody Mercer announce it. Cody Mercer gets on the mic and says he is sick and tired of the Dudley Renegade Society running their mouth. He's sick and tired of the Dudley Renegade Society attacking NWS Revolution wrestlers. He is sick and tired of the Dudley Renegade Society. They're trying to put the NWS Revolution out of business. So here's what he's going to do. At Fighters of the Survivors, in the main event, it will be Team NWS Revolution versus Team Dudley Renegade Society in a War Games match. That's right. It's going to be NWS Revolution versus Dudley Renegade Society in a War Games match. And whatever team wins is the survivors. Because Cody Bush says we got to put an end to this NWS Revolution versus Dudley Renegade Society. Cody Mercer says this feud has been going on since February, ever since the 44th President Barack Obama made his debut in the NWS Revolution ran his mouth. And ever since even Joe Brown and Lincoln Potter betrayed the NWS Revolution, ever since, so Cody Mercer says it is time to put an end to the Dudley Renegade Society once and for all. Because there's gonna be a lot of stipulations in this match. Cody Mercer then says whoever wins the War Games match will be number one contenders to the Intercontinental title, the United States title, the Universal title, and the World Heavyweight title at the next pay-per-view Revolution War Games. Cody Mercer says Cody Mercer then says if the Dudley Renegades Society lose, then they must disband. Cody Mercer says yes. If the Dudley Renegade Society lose to Team NWS Revolution, then the Dudley Renegade Society has to disband for good. However, if the Dudley Renegade Society win, then they get future title shots. That's right. Cody Mercer says the stipulation is whichever team wins gets future title shots. And if the Dudley Renegade Society win, then the Dudley Renegade Society could take over the NWS Revolution. They could call the shots. Yes. Scott Casey says he's going to put his ownership on the line at Fighters and Survivors. Cody Mercer says he's going to put his title NWS Commissioner on the line. He says if his team loses, and Cody Mercer says he will step down as commissioner. So Cody Mercer says, so Dudley Renegade Society, what do you say? Say main event Fighters and Survivors. Team NWS versus Team Dudley Renegade Society, with the winner getting future title shots and full control of the NWS Revolution. Cody Mercer says if Dudley Renegade Society win, they have full control of the NWS Revolution. But if they lose, they have to disband as a stable, which means it's going to be a career versus career match. Cody Mercer says now he's not going to fire Joe Biden or any members of the Dudley Renegade Society if they lose, but their careers are on the line. It means if they lose, the Dudley Renegade Society is no more, and they have to go their separate ways. So then out came Joe Biden and Barack Obama. Joe Biden got on the mic and said, "You want to fight us at fight? You want to fight us at fighters in the main event? You want us to put our careers on the line? You got it." And then Barack Obama says he's he's been here in the NWS revolution since February, and since March, and he says he's got no problem putting his career on the line. Michael Rappaport got on the mic, says he'll put his career on the line. And then Vinny Joe got on the mic, said he'll put his career on the line. And he says because Obama, then Biden says, "Come fighters and survivors, the Deadly Renegade Society will finally put the NWS revolution out of business." Scott Kissigale got on the mic, says, no, it's going to be the other way around, because at Fighters and Survivors, the NWS revolution is finally going to put the Deadly Renegade Society out of business for good and get the NWS revolution name back. So the match is official, and next week there will be another contract signing. It'll be the NWS Revolution versus the Deadly Renegade Society contract signing, and Michael Cole will be hosting it. And Cody Bush says sometime next week, when he has time, he will announce him and Scott Kissigale will announce the team members who are going to be on Team NWS Revolution. Joe Biden got on the mic and said he'll announce his team members. So it's going to be official. He says, "May the best team win." As the show goes off, Joe Galli says, "Wow, we got two matches at Fighters and Survivors. It's going to be General Jerry defending his World Heavyweight title against NWS Universal Champion being Johnny Da Vinci. Johnny Da Vinci will be defending his Universal title against the World Heavyweight Champion General Jerry in a title versus title match. There must be a winner in that match, and it will also be Team NWS Revolution versus Team Deadly Renegade Society, with the winner getting future title shots and the losing team disbanding. Career versus career. Who survived? Will the NWS Revolution survive, or will the Deadly Renegade Society survive? We will find out. We are out of time. Thank you for watching. This is Joe Galli signing off. Good night, everybody. Dan Lambert. Oh, I am so ready for Fighters and Survivors. It's going to be General Jerry versus Johnny Da Vinci, the World Heavyweight title versus Universal title match. Then Team NWS Revolution versus the Deadly Renegade Society, the career versus career match, with the winning team, with the winners getting a future title shot and the losers disbanding. Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be one hell of a Fighters and Survivors. And it's going to be the 9-year anniversary. That's right, the 9-year anniversary. So it's going to be a big pay-per-view. I can't wait. This is Dan Lambert signing up for next week. Michael Cole will give you his NWS Revolution Impact review. Thank you for watching. Good night, everybody.